Probably ought to turn the gas on. Alrighty guys, we are back out in the shop. I know it's been a while. I apologize for that, but we are ready to keep going on Kenzie's truck. So I've been doing a little tinkering here and there, just out here clearing my mind, and kind of got the hood set on it. It's not like bolted down or anything, but it's just sitting there so that I could get some measurements for the grill shell to make sure that it's mounted in the right spot. Because last time I test fitted the radiator, it was going to be really close to the pulleys on the front of the motor, and the lower spout is hitting on the front cross member. So probably going to have to do some fixing on that, but I just wanted to make sure of the distance and kind of the angle of it, so that I can double check that and see exactly how bad it's going to be. So I got the doors hung on, kind of started adjusting hinges over here. This door's the hinge has been pushed back, and so the door kind of has a wave to it, and it doesn't really fit the body opening very well, so we've got some work to do there. And this door I got hanging, but it's bent here by this lower hinge also, and that's not allowing it to close all the way, so I need to figure that out a little bit better so I can at least get this to close, and then we can worry about trying to get it to fit also. So we've got doors, we've got radiator and cooling, we can finish the fuel lines. I got the stuff to finish the rear brake hard lines. So like easy stuff is going to be brake hard lines, bleeding the master cylinder, and then the brake system should be pretty much done. So not much left to do there. I got the rear window molding welded up and painted, so in theory we could install the rear window pretty easily. Got a lot of stuff to do. We need to build a mounting system for this fuel tank, so that it's held in place, and then we can run our lines to it. So lots of stuff to do, and we're going to try to find something to tinker on. But first, let me tell you about our website. So we got our website up and running. We've got shirts, we've got stickers, soon to be coming hats, hopefully. I'd like to get some hats going on there, but this is the newest shirt that we got. This art was done by one of the Ratfink artists when we went to the Ratfink reunion. I had him draw up the rat rod. It turned out super cool. I really love the fit and the way that these shirts are. This is kind of the same shirt that we've been running through all of them. They're comfy, lightweight, they fit good, and it's got some pretty cool artwork on it. So if you guys want to head over to the website, builders-garage.com, and order yourself some swag, and support the channel, because this is kind of helps make everything else possible. So if you guys wouldn't mind supporting me, that'd be awesome. Thanks. Alright, so I know I just got done talking your ear off about all the things that we had to do, but I remembered 3 really easy things to do. this truck lived a life prior to this. I know it's hard to believe. I know it's pristine, but this thing used to be used for a lot of other things, and for whatever reason it's got a hole here and 3 in the roof, and we need to just get a little piece of metal and hold on the back side of that and go weld it in, and so that we don't have to worry about the roof leaking or the back of the truck leaking. And then that's why I was waiting to put the rear window in, because I didn't want to smoke up the glass. So we get that welded in, and then it'll be easy to get the glass put in the back window. That'll be done. And then once we get the roof done, I got a bunch of sound deadening adhesive sound deadening stuff. What'd I do with it? Oh, right here. Ordered this stuff off Amazon. I got some silver and some black. So we're gonna load this cab up with a bunch of sound deadening to try to keep it nice and quietish and comfy in there. So anyways, we're gonna get those holes plugged up and then find something else. Alright, so I cut out a little piece of steel with the old shears. I'm just going to put some tape across the back of it, slide it up in behind that hole just so this is holding it there, and we'll just weld that hole in and it should be filled up. Probably ought to turn the gas on. Burn my tape right in half. Alright, now we'll cut out a piece for the roof holes. Probably have to put a little bit of a bend into it so it'll contour the bend of the roof, and then we'll just spot weld those in and it should be donezo. Alright, well, apparently my air compressor was turned off, so while we're waiting for that to fill up, to buff those welds down, I'll find something else to do and then we'll get to it once the noise is stopped. Alright, well, while the air compressor was filling up, I decided that I wanted to build the gas tank mounting brackets. So I got out some steel that I was going to use. I was going to chop it up into lengths, and then I remembered that last time I used my chop saw, I may or may not have cut through the power cord. So I spent the last little bit fixing the power cord on my chop saw. So now that I have that fixed, we can cut this metal. Probably won't get it welded up tonight, but we'll at least get it cut and some sort of a design laid out for it, and then next time we're out here in the shop we can get it welded up and hopefully install the gas tank. kind of just in there. But I think that's pretty close to how it's going to be. Figured I'd just weld it to this cross member here in the front, and then the two outside frame rails right here. Maybe build a little bracket to weld it in there, but other than that, I think that'll be strong enough to hang it from. And then I want to do some sort of hinged strap on the back that comes down and cradles the bottom of the fuel cell, and then probably has some bolts, some adjuster bolts that run up through there with nuts on the top, or maybe a tab that sticks off here that they go to. So that's kind of the vision. Got a little bit more done than I was planning on, but once I got it cut up, I just figured I might as well just weld it together quick. So went together pretty quick. I think it'll work good. So next step is to flip it over, build the straps for the bottom, and then once we get the whole thing done, we'll bring it over here, put it in, weld it in, mount the tank, run the lines. Party time. So there we go. That's it for tonight, but I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.